Winemaking in Kashmir.
Well, actually, it's gone back to it now, but Kashmir, when we were growing up, did have vineyards, and then I don't know what happened when they stopped. So,
but the grapes that Daddy got were from California.
Yeah, they were Concord
Yeah,
grapes.
California grapes.
They were grapes that had come up by the truckload, back up into our basement and drop all these things off, and then they'd sit there in the great big brown barrels, which I think we still have some of them in that little wine cellar that is all locked up now that we can't get into. Or we could, I guess, somehow.
We can get into it.
In Kashmir.
In Kashmir, in the house, and they'd ferment in there, and then he'd pass them out as gifts. The thing that I remember the most about that is Daddy died in November. December comes along, Christmas time, and Mother wasn't in the mood to pass out any of the wine, and yet people were calling, "Where's my wine bottle? I always get one for Christmas."
Along with the Greek pastry.
With the pastries, which they got needed that Christmas.
We would deliver them. As teenagers, we would have the joy of delivering the Greek pastry and the wine.
So you helped crush the grapes with your feet.
That's all I remember doing.
And did the wine just come in a plain bottle? Was it fancy with the label?
No, they were actual wine bottles, but they weren't marked or anything.
Yeah.
Actually, there is still
You
wine
have
in
to
that
work
room.
in, but you know how you put the wine on the balls and start it boil.
Once in a while they'd explode too. I remember
how
that.
many times, heat and the glasses sit on the oh no.
That's a wonderful story.
But
he also raised. They also raised. We would have these crates of little chickies arrive every spring because we raised chickens too.
Chickens?
And we
It was in the restaurant actually.
A lot of times by 100
little baby
one time is by 1,000, but it's lost a big February, big bad weather and it's lost.
But we would get them, they'd be little baby, little fluffy chickens, and they would keep them in the basement under heat lamps until they were at the right age to be moved to the chicken coop.
And how many?
Oh goodness, he would get hundreds of them.
And then were they always raised for them, or did they
for us and for the rest? We always had fresh eggs. We never had to go buy chickens. We never had to buy eggs. We never had to buy vegetables.
We had a huge vegetable garden.
We had a huge vegetable garden. I mean, it's about an acre.
That was our job growing up, was keeping that weed in. You never saw weed in our garden.
No,
never saw weed.
We had
if you did,
vegetable imaginable.
You got in trouble.
Yeah, we got in trouble. There was
and fruit trees. We had pie cherry tree, we had peach trees, we had apple trees, pear trees.
You have everything in my own yard. Now,